James Collins with Wales's goal, Johan Gudmundsson with the equaliser for Iceland. Mark, 1-1, does what we've seen reflect that?
I think so, John. Two different styles of play. I think Wales have been almost counter-attacking from the halfway line onwards and short, sharp attacks, if you like, whereas Iceland have been probably more possession in Wales's half and more movement in and around the 18-yard box than Wales could deal with, actually.
And a terrific boost early on with the James Collins goal, but we've got to look at Gareth Bale's contribution. Almost a double provider, wasn't it? Winning the free kick first of all.
Yeah, yet again he's been a joy to watch in the first half, Gareth. I mean, quick feet here, just gets the wrong side basically of the defender, and a free kick's given away. But I mean, whatever standard or whatever level football you play in, that balls like this coming into the box. I will say I thought Iceland took probably a too high a line from the free kick, and the goalie stays in his line, and you see the delivery of ball in, as Barry Horn alluded to in the commentary, was I mean, it's hard to stop when you've got people like James Collins attacking those balls. It's a real threat.
We're in the corner where Gareth Bale has caused most problems. I mean, we've been waxing lyrical. You said he was a joy to watch in that first half.
He really is. I mean, as a Welshman, he brings a smile to your face every time he's on the ball. He does things, but I just noticed a bit of maybe the last few months are more discipline to his game defensively, but certainly going forward again, you look at Iceland here doubling up, trebling up on him in fact, and he still comes in on his favourite foot and he's getting shots on goal. I mean, again, you look, as soon as he gets the ball, overlapped on the outside, but still he's almost getting two men to beat every time, and when he's got that in his armoury as well, he's a major threat for any team.
And what we noticed was just the defenders backing off him the whole time.
Well, they have to, because at the moment he's got such quick feet, as he showed with the free kick. The moment you dive in, he's gone his way past you.
What about that for discipline, though, and commitment?
Well, obviously, he started off in his younger days as a full-back, and he showed sort of signs of it there. But defensively, the discipline he's got into his game, there was a period, I mean, certainly there was one instance in the first half where Wales were in possession, he sprinted from the opposing penalty area out 30, 40 metres out wide just to get himself back into the shape of the team in order he can get in his best position to attack the opposition.
Well, the equaliser was scored by Gudmundsson, deflection off for Ashley Williams, but the original cross wasn't particularly well dealt with.
No, I think obviously you're looking for Chris Gunter to show him out wide there, and then signs he's offside there. I think is Finn Borgson is offside, but I think Gudmundsson, the key to me is when the ball travels out to Gudmundsson, the way he takes it really early, just there. He doesn't take a touch on it, and Neil Taylor can't really get himself set, and obviously Ashley Williams being caught out because the earliness of the ball coming into the box. That's what caused the problem.
Well, I mean, other than that, Wales have had opportunities, haven't they? I mean, they looked almost good for a second goal at some point.
Yeah, I think they... Iceland had a lot of possession, obviously. We said in Wales's half, excuse me. But certainly going forward, Wales had a lot of good tagging, fast attacking play through Gareth Bale, striking from the halfway line onwards, and I think we were unlucky on a number of occasions.
OK, so 1-1 at half-time. Perhaps that's a little harsh on Wales. Chris Coleman, reason to smile because... Gareth Bale shortly. Chris Coleman would have had at the beginning of the night an idea of what would make this a really good night. How pleased will he be?
He'd be delighted, obviously. I mean, Gareth's performance speaks for itself. We say it every time Wales play, but obviously the key for him was he's put his blood in a youngster into the game. And Emyr Hughes, to me, I mean, I think we found ourselves a bright young midfielder for the future of Wales, because he's an intelligent midfielder and he's done a fantastic job in there tonight.
And it wasn't just Bale or Hughes, there were other good performances as well. Ashley Williams, the captain, recovering from illness and providing the ball for the all-important second goal. And what a ball.
Well, I mean, that's what Ashley's got in his locker, that sprayed ball, if you like, 40, 50 yards from left to right. I mean, he does it week in, week out in the Premier League, and the moment he hit that, we knew where it was going. And I mean, this is the thing about Gareth Bale. We say he's got the intelligence now and to pull into those wide areas. And I think you could forgive Gareth if he went wandering around in games, you know, just trying to get on the ball. But I think he's got the intelligence to know, well, you know, if I hold my position out wide, then I'm isolating the full-back 1v1 all the time. And with, again, the ammunition he's got, you know, the full-back doesn't know whether to show him inside, outside, because whatever way he shows him, Gareth will take it, because he's got that ability to just waltz past players and hit it off either foot or the outside of his left foot, and he's unstoppable, really.
Yeah, and Barry alluded to it in commentary. I mean, the defenders' heads were almost spinning, weren't they? And then came the opportunity for the third goal. Johnson, you said try to put him in the stand.
Well, he did. He made a good job of trying to put Gareth in the first row of the stand, and obviously failed because, again, Gareth, what he's got again in his armoury, he's got the strength, not just the pace to get past, the strength and the core body strength, if you like. But again, this time He comes inside on his favoured left foot, but he went outside for the second goal. And I mean, we called it, just watching it from that position, you're thinking goal. It's going to be a goal because he just goes off either foot, and you know he's a clinical finisher anyway. But, I mean, most other players, maybe a slighter frame would have gone down there, but he's got the power to go with the frame, to ride off challenges like that day in, day out, and as we keep saying, unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable. I mean, he looks as though he's really settled now under Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. Are we looking at a better Gareth Bale than perhaps this time last year?
Well, I would say at the very highest level, John, I mean, keep it alluding to the fact he's got fantastic ability to do anything he wants on a football pitch, but maybe which sets the top players on that real pinnacle is decision-making in the right areas. You know, when to actually drift past somebody and get a shot on goal, when to maybe lay it off simple, when to come inside and cross towards somebody. And invariably, time and time again, as his career is progressing, he's choosing the right decision at the right time, which takes him to that higher level.
And just looking at some of the skills that he's showing here, it just looks so comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, I'd say he can come off either foot. Yes, he's predominantly left-footed, but I mean, he's no mean player off his right foot as well. And like Iceland showed, there 2 or 3 players doubling up on him. They're all trying to bring him down, but he stays on his feet. I mean, that time there he gets to the byline and sets up a chance. And you know, say, unless we talk about it, obviously tongue-in-cheek, but unless these teams do double and treble man up on him, if you're left 1v1, I mean, even the best defenders in the world are getting caught out by him time and again.
Yeah, and they struggled for sure tonight. Well, let's hear from the Wales manager, Chris Coleman, speaking to Brit.